Change the stress from the first syllable for nouns to the second syllable for verbs. What does it mean? Some words are noun and verbs, so we have to make a stress. What means stress? To make the sound longer, higher and louder. This stress changes from the beginning, from the first part of the word, as here, this is as a noun, and becomes the stress at the end of the word, because it becomes the verb. خلي بالنا ان الستريس هنا اتغير، بدل ما يبقى في أول الكلمة بقى الضغط على آخر الكلمة، عشان هنا الكلمة دي كانت ناون، لكن لما حولتها الفيرب لفعل ضغطت على آخر الكلمة. قلنا الضغط لنخلي الصوت يبقى أعلى شوية في المقطع دوت عن بقية الكلمة. Repeat after me. An accent to accent. A concert to concert. A conflict to conflict. A project to project. A research to research. Again, repeat again. An accent to accent. A concert to concert. A conflict to conflict. A project to project. A research to research. Thanks God, this is the end of Listen to Phonetics. Learn the American accent or speak the American accent in 10 minutes. تكلم الإنجليزية في 10 دقائق. طبعا المفروض اللي احنا كل يوم هنذاكر 10 دقايق من القواعد ديت إن شاء الله بإذن الله، ونحاول نطبق جزء جزء. يعني أهم حاجة مش إن أنا أحفظ القاعدة، أهم حاجة اللي أنا أطبقها في الصوتيات، أنا وبسمع الكلمات، أنا وبسمع الأمريكان موفيز أو أي أفلام فيديو أو أي تسجيلات صوتية، وفي نفس الوقت أحاول كمان اللي أنا أطبق دوت في الكلام، في السبيكينج نفسه. في الحالة ديت إن شاء الله الأكسنت بتحسن، يبقى النطق يبقى ممتاز، وأحسن حاجة إن هو يوصل لدرجة النيتيف سبيكر، يعني أي حد يسمعك يحس إن أنت أمريكان مش إيجيبشن أو أي مثلا إيه أو أي جنسية تانية. Thanks God. الحمد لله رب العالمين.
Regular transition of nouns and verbs. In the list below, change the stress from the first syllable for nouns to the second syllable for verbs. This is a regular, consistent change. Intonation is so powerful that you'll notice that when the stress changes, the pronunciation of the vowels do too. Repeat. An accent. To accent. A concert. To concert. A conflict. To conflict. A contest. To contest. A contract. To contract. A contrast. To contrast. A convert. To convert. A convict. To convict. A default. To default. A desert. To desert. A discharge. To discharge. An envelope. To envelop. An incline. To incline. An influence. To influence. An insert. To insert. An insult. To insult. An object. To object. Perfect. To perfect. A permit. To permit. A present. To present. Produce. To produce. Progress. To progress. A project. To project. A pronoun. to pronounce. A protest, to protest. A rebel, to rebel. A recall, to recall. A record, to record. A reject, to reject. Research, to research. A subject, to subject. A survey, to survey. A suspect, to suspect. Exercise 147. Regular transitions of adjectives and verbs. A different change occurs when you go from an adjective or a noun to a verb. The stress stays in the same place, but the MAT in an adjective is completely reduced to mat, whereas in a verb, it's a full A sound, mate. Repeat. Advocate, to advocate. Animate, to animate. Alternate, to alternate. Appropriate, to appropriate. Approximate, to approximate. Articulate, to articulate. Associate, to associate. Deliberate, to deliberate. Discriminate, to discriminate. Duplicate, to duplicate. Elaborate, to elaborate. An estimate, to estimate. Graduate, to graduate. Intimate, to intimate. Moderate, to moderate. Predicate, to predicate. Separate, to separate.
Reduced sound. This is the second part of our lecture today. It's about reduced sound. في بعض الأصوات بتبقى مختصرة في اللغة الإنجليزية، طبعا احنا بنستخدمها كتير جدا. بتحصل مشكلة ان احنا نبقى مش فاهمين النيتيف سبيكر، بالذات اللكنة الأمريكية، بسبب الأصوات المختصرة دي بعض من الأصوات طبعا المختصرة. هناخد صوت صوت وازاي ننطقه صح. reduced sound. Let's start. An orange, an orange, an orange. An interview, an interview, an interview. Here we make link between the nah sound, the N and O. N and I. بنعمل لينك ما بين ال N وال O، ما بين ال N وال I. خلي بالنا ان مش بنطق الايه، مش بقول an orange، لا بقول an orange، an orange. An interview or an interview. مش بقول an interview، لا بقول ايه an interview. An interview. T silent. Yes, and I can pronounce it. قلنا ان T لو جه قبلها N ممكن ان انا انطقها، ولو عاوز ان انا ما انطقهاش واعملها silent زي بعض الامريكان بخليها silent. An interview. An orange, an orange. An interview. The plus A-E-I-O-U, the. The, I have your vowel, A. The apple, the apple. The egg, the egg. The easy way, the easy way. يبقى ده لو جه بعدها حرف متحرك هنطقه ايه؟ هنطقه زي. خلي بالنا برضو بعض الطلبة بتنطقها غلط، تقول لك the apple. لا، المفروض ان انا بعمل لينك ما بين الزي واول فاول واول حرف متحرك. بقول ايه؟ the apple، the apple. The egg، the egg. The easy way، the easy way. The egg. The easy way. T-O بنطقها دايما تو، هي ته sound. الأو بتبقى silent. Today. today, today. Tomorrow, tomorrow. To work, to work. بعض الأمريكان بينطقوا tomorrow, tomorrow, tomorrow morning. To work. To. Today, tomorrow. To work, to work. خلي بالنا برضو احنا خدنا في الجزء الاولاني من المحاضرة ان التي حرف التي كان بتنطق soft D بين حرفين متحركين. If we have the letter T between two vowels, pronounce it soft D sound. Pronounce it D sound. Example: I go to work. I go to work. T here between two vowels, I make it soft D. I go to work. Let's go to school. Let's go to school. So to speak. So to speak. So to speak. So repeat after me. I go to work. د fast د تبقى دي خفيفة، ممكن الناس تسمعها زي الار كده. I go to I go to work. Let's go to school. Let's go to school. So to speak. So to speak. It I pronounce it d. Get it. Get a try. Give it a try. Again, it pronounce it d sound. Give it a try. Give it a try. Let it alone. Let it alone. Let it alone. So the T here, soft D. Let it alone. Let's try it. Then let's try it again. Let's try it again. So T between T, between the sound of I and the sound of A sound. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Now, repeat after me. Give it a try. Let it alone. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. It's for. So O is silent here. For. This for you. This for you. This for you. It's for my friend. It's for my friend. It's for my friend. For. This for you. It's for my friend. N, nah sound. It's in the bag. It's in the bag. What's in it? What's in it? What's in? What's in it? What's in it? What's in it? What's in it? Common. Com plus N. Common. Repeat after me. It's in the bag. What's in it? Common. And we pronounce it N. A silent. D silent. You and me. In American and N. British and. في البريتش في النطق البريطاني الان بتبقى ان، لكن في الامريكان ان. You and me. My friend and I. We watch it again and again. We watch it again and again. We watched and then we watched it. And then we watched it again and again. We watched it again and again. Or R and O is silent. R, O silent, and soup or salad, we pronounce it super salad. Super salad. Now or later. Now or later. Now or later. More or less. Super salad. Repeat after me. Super salad. Now or later. More or less. The sound of the. Said it becomes the if there is vowel. If there is no vowel, it's the. It's the best. What's the problem? Again. It's the best. What's the problem? It's the best. What's the problem? Schwa. It's a present. You need a break. بتبقى بتنزل زي صوت شوا ديت الإيه المقلوبة ده بسميه في الإنجليش الصوت ده صوت شوا. الصوت دوت أساسا بتكرر جامد جدا في الأمريكان. It's present. بقول it's a present لا بشيل الإيه خالص زي في صوت زي نفس كده بسيط زي sound يبقى إيه it's a present. You need a break. Give him a chance. Repeat after me. It's a present. You need a break. Give him a chance. Of. The F here is pronounced V sound. خلي بالنا ال F هنا منطقها زي ال V. Some of them منطقها ايه؟ Some of them. Get out of here. Now repeat after me. Some of them. Get out of here. I've got a book. T soft D between O and A, and I have becomes I've got a book. I've watched it. D here is sound of T sound or sound of T. I've watched the program. Repeat after me. I've got a book. I've watched the program. I will. I'll. I'll be home by 8. I'll be home. I'll be home by 8. I'll watch the movies. I'll travel abroad. I'll travel abroad. Repeat after me. I will. I'll be home by 8. I'll watch the movies. I'll travel abroad. I will not. I won't. I won't go. I won't travel. I won't go. I won't travel. Would plus infinitive. Id. Example. I'd like I'd like travel means I would like to travel. I'd like travel. O here is silent and would becomes I'd. I would, I'd. I'd like travel. She'd make the bed. She'd make the bed. She'd make means she would make. She'd make the bed. She'd make the bed. I'd be okay. I'd be okay. I would be okay. Had plus pp, past participle. It. She'd made the bed. She'd made the bed. So we have here had made. Had made means it made. She'd planned an exciting trip. She'd planned an exciting trip. Exciting, T soft D. Trip. She'd planned an exciting trip. So had plus pp, it. Now, if we have this id, is this would or had? How can we know? If it's would, we'll have main verb, infinitive. If it's had, I'm gonna have what? pp, past participle. خلي بالنا ان id لو هي would هيجي بعديها المين verb، لو هي had هيجي في بعديها ال pp. was. British was. American was. Where was it? Where was it? How was it? How was it? Look here, was.
Exercise 152, reducing articles. The man, a girl, the apple, an orange, the best, a banana, the egg, an opening, the last one, a computer, the easy way, an interview. Exercise 152, reducing articles. The man, a girl, the apple, an orange, the best, a banana, the egg, an opening, the last one, a computer, the easy way, an interview. Exercise 153. Read aloud from the right-hand column. The intonation is marked for you. 2. Today, tonight, tomorrow, to work, to school, to the store. We have to go now. He went to work. They hope to find it. I can't wait to find out. We don't know what to do. Don't jump to conclusions. To be or not to be. He didn't get to go. He told me to help. She told you to get it. I go to work at 1:45. The only way to get it is you've got to pay to get it. We plan to do it. Let's go to lunch. The score was 4-6. It's the only way to do it, so to speak. I don't know how to say it. Go to page 8. Show me how to get it. You need to know when to do it. Who's to blame? At. We're at home. I'll see you at lunch. Dinner's at 5. Leave him at the door. The meeting's at 1. He's at the post office. They're at the bank. I'm at school. I'll see you at 11. He's at a meeting. She laughed at his idea. One at a time. We got it at an auction. The show started at 8. The dog jumped out at us. I was at a friend's house. Can you do it? Give it to me. Buy it tomorrow. It can wait. Read it twice. Forget about it. Give it a try. Let it alone. Take it away. I got it in London. What is it about? Let's try it again. Look, there it is. 4. This is for you. It's for my friend. A table for 4, please. We planned it for later. For example, for instance, what is this for? What'd you do it for? Who'd you get it for? From. It's from the IRS. I'm from Arkansas. There's a letter from Bob. This letter's from Alaska. Who's it from? Where are you from? In. It's in the bag. It's in it. I'll be back in a minute. This movie? Who's in it? Come in. He's in America. N. He's an American. I got an A in English. He got an F in algebra. He had an accident. We want an orange. He didn't have an excuse. I'll be there in an instant. It's an easy mistake to make. And ham and eggs, bread and butter, coffee with cream and sugar? No, lemon and sugar. And some more cookies? They kept going back and forth. We watched it again and again. He did it over and over. We learned by trial and error. Or, soup or salad? An hour later. More or less. Left or right. For here to go. Are you going up or down? R. What are you doing? Where are you going? What are you planning on doing? How are you? Those are no good. How are you doing? The kids are still asleep. Your. How's your family? Where are your keys? You're American, aren't you? Tell me when you're ready. Is this your car? You're late again, Bob. Which one is yours? 1. Which one is better? One of them is broken. I'll use the other one. I like the red one, Edwin. That's the last one. The next one will be better. Here's one for you. Let 'em go one by one. It's the best. What's the matter? What's the problem? I have to go to the bathroom. Who's the boss around here? Give it to the dog. Put it in the drawer. It's a present. You need a break. Give him a chance. Let's get a new pair of shoes. Can I have a Coke, please? Is that a computer? Where's a public telephone? It's the top of the line. It's a state-of-the-art printer. As a matter of fact, get out of here. Practice all of the time. Today's the 1st of May. What's the name of that movie? That's the best of all. Some of them. All of them. Most of them. None of them. Any of them. The rest of them. Can. Can you speak English? I can only do it on Wednesday. A can opener can open cans. Can I help you? Can you do it? We can try it later. I hope you can sell it. No one can fix it. Let me know if you can find it. Had. Jack had had enough. Bill had forgotten again. What had he done to deserve it? We'd already seen it. He'd never been there. Had you ever had one? Where'd he hidden it? Bob said he'd looked into it. Would. He would have helped if. Would he like one? Do you think he'd do it? Why would I tell her? We'd see it again if. He'd never be there on time. Would you ever have one? Was. He was only trying to help. Mark was American. Where was it? How was it? That was great. Who was with you? She was very clear. When was the War of 1812? What? What time is it? What's up? What's on your agenda? What do you mean? What'd you mean? What'd you do about it? What took so long? What do you think of this? What'd you do then? I don't know what he wants. Some. Some are better than others. There are some leftovers. Let's buy some ice cream. Could we get some other ones? Take some of mine. Would you like some more? Would you like some more? Do you have some ice? Do you have some ice?
question tags. question tags أو السؤال المزيل. What's a question tag and what's used for? Question tag is short question at the end of a sentence using the following form: sentence, auxiliary verb, helping verb plus subject. السؤال المزيل أو الكويستشن تاج عبارة عن جملة بتجيلي، حط بعد كده في الآخر الفعل المساعد اللي جه في الجملة دي وعليه البروناون الضمير بتاع الفاعل. If the sentence is positive, you make it negative. If the sentence is negative, you make it here positive. خلي بالنا ان السؤال لو كانت الجملة مثبتة بيبقى السؤال منفي، لو الجملة منفية يبقى السؤال مثبت. We use question tag to ask someone to agree with us. Intonation going down. يبقى لو انا بسأل علشان اشوف الشخص ده على سبيل المثال بيتفق معايا في رأي ولا لأ، الصوت بيبقى نازل. Today it's extremely hot, isn't it? Today it's extremely hot, isn't it? But to check if something is true, intonation going up. لو انا مش متأكد بقى من الحاجة ديت ومش عارف المعلومة الشخص ده كان كذاب ولا صادق، الصوت هيبقى أعلى. You're Dan's sister, aren't you? هو انت اخت دان؟ مش كده برضو؟ Like this. How do we form a question tag؟ ازاي بنكون السؤال المزيل؟ auxiliary verb اللي هو helping verb. helping verb الفعل المساعد. If the main verb in the sentence is negative, to form the tag we use the corresponding affirmative auxiliary verb and the other way around. They didn't agree with us. Did they؟ أنا بستخدم الفعل المساعد، عندي كان منفي didn't فحطيت الفعل المثبت did. Sue is living in Paris right now, isn't she? So here is sentence مثبتة خليها نفي isn't. Subject the subject used in the question tag is the same that we have in the sentence, but in the pronoun form. Lorna and Matt are happy together, aren't they? Aren't they? So here, Lorna and Matt means they, and I have here are will make it negative, aren't, and then Lorna and Matt they. So aren't they?
Exercise 160. Tag endings. Pause the CD and complete each sentence with the tag ending. Use the same verb but with the opposite polarity. Positive becomes negative, and negative becomes positive. Then repeat after me. Check the answer key beginning on page 193. Pronunciation. Check the answer key beginning on page 193. Pronunciation. Did he? Does he? Was he? Has he? Is he? Will he? Would he? Can he? Wouldn't you? Shouldn't I? Won't he? Didn't he? Hasn't he? Wouldn't he? Isn't he? Isn't it? Doesn't it? Aren't I? Won't you? Don't you? Can't you? Could you? Would you? 1. The new clerk is very slow, isn't he? 2. But he can improve, can he? 3. She doesn't type very well, does she? 4. They lost their way, didn't they? 5. You don't think so, do you? 6. I don't think it's easy, is it? 7. I'm your friend, aren't I? 8. You won't be coming, will you? 9. He keeps the books, doesn't he? 10. We have to close the office, don't we? 11. We've closed the office, haven't we? 12. We had to close the office, didn't we? 13. We had the office closed, didn't we? 14. We'd already closed the office, hadn't we? 15. We'd better close the office, hadn't we? 16. We'd rather close the office, wouldn't we? 17. The office is closed, hasn't it? 18. You couldn't tell, could you? 19. You'll be working late tonight, won't you? 20. He should have been here by now, shouldn't he? 21. He should be promoted, shouldn't he? 22. I didn't send the fax, did I? 23. I won't get a raise this year, will I? 24. You use the computer, don't you? 25. You're used to the computer, aren't you? 26. You used to use the computer, didn't you? 27. You never used to work Saturdays, did you? 28. That's better, isn't it?
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and don't forget to subscribe. شكرا للمشاهدة. من فضلك اشترك في القناة لتصلك آخر إصداراتنا. Change the stress from the first syllable for nouns to the second syllable for verbs. What does it mean? Some words are noun and verbs, so we have to make a stress. What means stress? To make the sound longer, higher and louder. This stress changes from the beginning, from the first part of the word, and here this is the noun, and becomes a stress at the end of the word because it becomes the verb. خلي بالنا ان الستريس هنا اتغير، بدل ما يبقى في اول الكلمة هي في 10 دقائق. طبعا المفروض ان احنا كل يوم هنذاكر 10 دقايق من القواعد ديت ان شاء الله باذن الله، ونحاول نطبق جزء جزء. يعني اهم حاجة مش ان انا احفظ القاعدة، اهم حاجة اللي انا اطبقها في الصوتيات انا وبسمع الكلمات، انا وبسمع الامريكان موفيز او اي افلام فيديو او اي تسجيلات صوتية، وفي نفس الوقت احاول كمان ان انا اطبق دوت في الكلام في السبيكينج نفسه. في الحالة ديت ان شاء الله الاكسنت بتحسن، يبقى النطق يبقى ممتاز. واحسن حاجة ان هو يوصل لدرجة النيتيف سبيكر، يعني اي حد يسمعك يحس ان انت امريكان مش ايجيبشن او اي مثلا ايه او اي جنسية تانية. thanks God. الحمد لله رب العالمين. to accent. A concert. To concert. A conflict. To conflict. A project. To project. A research. To research. Thanks God, this is the end of listen to phonetics. Learn the American accent or speak the American accent in 10 minutes. تكلم الإنجليزية. بقى الضغط على آخر الكلمة، عشان هنا الكلمة دي كانت noun، لكن لما حولتها الverb لفعل ضغطت على آخر الكلمة. قلنا الضغط لنخلي الصوت يبقى أعلى شوية في المقطع دوت عن بقية الكلمة. Repeat after me. An accent. To accent. A concert. To concert. A conflict. To conflict. A project. To project. A research. To research. Again, repeat again. An accent.
Regular transition of nouns and verbs. In the list below, change the stress from the first syllable for nouns to the second syllable for verbs. This is a regular, consistent change. Intonation is so powerful that you'll notice that when the stress changes, the pronunciation of the vowels do too. Repeat. An accent. To accent. A concert. To concert. A conflict. To conflict. A contest. To contest. A contract. To contract. A contrast. To contrast. A convert. To convert. A convict. To convict.